must be the biggest fish you've never seen. Fish may not seem like particularly interesting creatures to most people, but deep down in the waters of New Zealand there lived a fish that was unlike any other, and there is only one person who ever saw it. This is how it went. Captain Morgan was not a real captain, but rather a 31-year-old boy who liked playing with a plastic boat in the stream flowing by the house he had inherited from his parents. Ever since he had found the lost toy boat on the ground and decided to play with it at the age of 19, he had been intrigued by its swift motion through the rapids and its slight swinging in the slower parts. One stormy day, though, Morgan put his beloved boat to the wild current without noticing that the storm had destroyed his self-made dam designed to keep the toy from being carried away by the stream. Anxiously, he ran after it, following it along the stream, which soon became a river. The chase led Morgan into parts of the forest he had never seen before, filled with vibrant flora and fauna and no signs of civilization. But Morgan did not stop to look at the lush green landscape. He was fully focused on not losing sight of his plastic boat. After what felt like hours of running through mud and moss, the vessel finally came to a rest. But it hadn't got caught in a root or hit a rock. No, it was still free in the open water. In fact, the body of water it had landed in was more spacious than anything it had ever seen. Relieved, Morgan quickly grabbed the little thing and said some kind words before looking around to see where his loyal companion had led him. In front of him lay a small lake, surrounded by tall trees whose dense crowns threw a dark shadow on the calm black water. The rain had stopped, leaving the place peaceful and quiet. It was summertime and Morgan hadn't gone for a nice, refreshing swim in a while, so he decided to accept the enticing offer the lake was making him. Suddenly, the water started glowing dimly in an unnatural, alien shade of orange, and the captain felt something tugging on his legs, pulling him down into the abyss. The light quickly faded, leaving him engulfed in a cold void of darkness. He knew that still waters ran deep, but this lake seemed to be bottomless. After several minutes of being dragged deeper and deeper with still no end in sight, Morgan couldn't hold his breath any longer and let out what he thought would be his last breath. Strangely enough, it wasn't, as he found himself able to breathe normally. With this worry out of mind, Morgan's thoughts shifted to something else. He had lost his grip of his boat, which had floated back to the surface. Now he was all alone down there, and it was all alone up there. It wasn't right. A captain should not leave his ship to its own devices. Part 2 in the comments.